Yes, guys, what's going on? What's going on? I want to make this video, trying to make it quick, and I would like to title it, How far are you willing to go? How far are you willing to go? And of course, this is dealing with languages as usual. And yeah, I just want to talk a little bit about this because there are still people out there, making excuses. Like, they say stuff like they don't have the there's a certain language, maybe it's a rare language, whatever. They say they don't have these people around, like, to speak with. Like, for example, let's say if you learn in a language like Swahili, and you have people saying that they can't learn the language because they don't have the people there to practice with. There are no people in their city to speak with and whatnot. And I think that's unacceptable. Like, it's pretty unacceptable. I think that's unacceptable because it's very, very possible to learn a language when you don't even have foreigners in your country. It's very, very possible. But the only thing is, you have to use the internet. If you don't have internet, then it's going to be hard. I'll give you something. There's been a lot of people out there, who succeeded doing this. So I'll give you an example. In my case, when I what languages? Okay, I will say Hmong and Zulu. Okay, Hmong and Zulu, because I find that these two languages were the most difficult as far as finding people online. Well, no, I'll take it back. Not Hmong. I'll say Zulu first. Zulu, I tried so hard after taking those classes at the university, because that's where I got all my practice at. I practiced with a native speaker teacher, and after I finished the classes, I didn't have anybody to practice with, and I was searching online trying to find Zulu communities, chat rooms. Now, I was successful. I found a small community, but the weird thing is, they, like, I don't know, it was like a lot of those people, they were using like slang Zulu and stuff like that. I don't know, it was just kind of weird. I was unsuccessful finding people to practice the language with. So yeah, it's been hard, and I don't know anyone in person in my city that speaks Zulu. So yeah, so that's an exceptional case right there. But I don't know, maybe if I searched harder, maybe I would have found someone. But I put in a lot of work, I put a lot of time in trying to find these people. It was so hard. But anyway, that was for Zulu. Now Hmong, now I didn't have a problem. Well, actually at first I did. It was hard finding Hmongs online to practice with. So again, I had to search online and find chat rooms, because chat rooms are very important. I have to have a chat room, at least for me. The way I learn my languages, I have to have a chat room. I have to. Forums are okay, but I have to have like the action. Like when I'm chatting with someone, sort of like speaking. Like I have to have that to practice the language. But yeah, it was hard to find people to practice with. So what happened was, I spent a lot of time. I think I spent like the whole day trying to find people. First of all, resources. That's the first thing. I had a hard time finding resources for Hmong. I'm like, wow, they don't have any resource for this language. Then I found a website. It was a website they put up, and they recently took it down, which I'm quite upset about. They had a lot of Hmong readings and audio, and that's actually where I learned, like, got used to the sounds, the tonations from that website, free website. So I used that a lot, and I found like a CD. It was a computer program, and it had basically had the letters. You click on like B, C, or whatever, and they'll sound it out for you. But I found the other site to be more useful, so I used that a lot, and it helped me. So yeah, and then I found a dictionary. I went through a lot for Hmong as far as finding resources. Finally found a dictionary, and then I was asking around about chat rooms, because Share Talk, you don't meet Hmong people at Share Talk. I've never met a Hmong person, a Hmong speaker at Share Talk. So I couldn't use that site. And then an old friend of mine told me about Pal Talk. He said there were a lot of Mongs there. And I was like, wow, really? So I installed Pal Talk. And what do you know? Mong. They had a lot of Mongs. I was like, I was so happy. So happy. It's like, wow, they let me find this chat room. This is great. So I used that chat room a lot, and then from there I asked people in that chat room and they referred me to other chat rooms. So that was even better. Other chat rooms and other good forums. So yep, I used that a lot, and I spent a lot of time in the chat room, you know, practicing Hmong. But one thing I have to tell you is, like, at least from my experience, when I first started using that chat room, I had created my profile account and whatnot. It was hard at first because they were mainly males, and when I would send them messages, they would ask me where I'm, like, first of all, they asked me if I'm a female or male, and then I would tell them that I'm a male, but I want to learn Hmong, I want to try to practice Hmong. And then they would like stop talking to me right away. It was like goodbye or something like that. They would stop talking to me. So I try over and over. And I mean, I was successful a couple times, but I got tired of going. I got tired of going through that. I got tired of people asking me, you know, if I was a female or whatnot. So you know what I did? What I did was I created a different account, but this time it was a female account. Like, I think one of my names on Share Talk is Denise something. I just made it up to pose as a female because I needed to get that practice from Hmong. I knew that if I didn't do that, it would be impossible for me to advance my level in Hmong. So I had to do that. I had to do what I had to do. So I created that account, and from there, a lot of people, you know, they were messaging me, and I was receiving more messages than actually messaging people. Of course, mainly guys. And I had a lot of conversations. I even had some dirty conversations. Well, not as, of course, I wasn't talking dirty, but the guys were talking dirty, saying some stuff. And I was looking a lot of stuff I didn't know and understand. I was using my dictionary. I'm like, wow. So I don't know. It was just funny, but it was a learning process. It was great. I learned a lot from doing that, and I honestly have to say that I came a long way in Hmong because of doing that. And considering that, not having an actual, they don't even have in the Hmong language, they don't have a textbook. Like, they don't have a textbook. I've never, not that I can, except for, maybe Taiwanese, because I don't have any Taiwanese textbook. It's like, well, I don't know if I consider that a textbook, but Hmong doesn't have a textbook. So it was the learning process was very strange. Like, it was strange, and that was difficult. So if I wanted to sit back and make excuses and say, well, I want to learn this language, but I can't because I can't find people to practice with, I could have sat back and made excuses and said that, you know, I don't want to learn it because of that. I could have made a lot of excuses, but I didn't. I took the time out and said, you know what, I want to learn this language. I want to learn, and I'm going to, you know, I was very ambitious, and, you know, and it got me to where I am right now in Hmong. I mean, of course, I got a lot more improvements, but I'm pretty good in Hmong. I can have some good conversations in Hmong, and that was my goal, to get to at least an intermediate level. So, yeah, that's what I wanted to do. So this is the so that's the motivation there. I just want to make this video and tell you guys, those of you who are out there you fall in this category, and you're saying, well, I don't know, I want to learn a language, but I don't have these people in my city. I don't have these people to practice with. And if you got an internet, if you got a computer, and you got the internet, there is no excuses. You can learn the language, because I've proven to a lot of people that can be done. So I've done it, and you can do it. I'm not saying, you know, I don't want to make this video make it seem like I'm great because I learned how to speak a language from just going to the chat rooms, but I just wanted to tell you that you guys can do it too. So you might have to work a little hard, but how far are you guys willing to go? If you you want to learn a certain language. How far are you willing to go? You gonna learn? You gonna make excuses or what? What are you gonna do? So yeah, I just want to make this video real quick, and yep. I look forward to you guys' comments. Thanks for viewing.